The Voice Season 15 Blind Auditions Night 3 airs Monday evening. Check out our recap and results including who made it onto a team, here. The Voice Season 15 returns Monday night for the third round of blind auditions. During the show, performers from across the United States will sing for the judges in hopes of turning a few chairs. Last week, nearly 20 singers performed, with 14 making it onto one of 4 teams. This year, the show has added an additional opportunity for singers to make it onto one of the teams, a digital companion series called The Comeback Stage, featuring country music star Kelsey Ballerini as coach. During the blind auditions, Ballerini can save up to 6 singers for her comeback team. Artists will be mentored by Ballerini for a series of battle rounds. Ballerini will choose 2 winners to perform live on the main show for America's votes. Fans of the show can follow these comeback artists' progress via a variety of digital media sources such as the official The Voice app, YouTube and Facebook. Once tonight's show kicks off, we'll be doing a live recap of the results. In the meantime, if you missed the first 2 blind auditions, you can check out the singers and teams so far below. The Voice Season 15 Blind Auditions 3 recap and results. Who made it to the next round? Which singers will turn chairs on The Voice? Tonight, NBC, Tennessee. He's a country artist and sang "Help Me Hold On" by Travis Tritt. Both Blake and Kelly buzzed in on him, but in the end, Dave goes with Team Blake. Steve Memolo next up is Boston native Steve Memolo. Memolo performed classic Ivy's "Spooky," which got the attention of both coaches Adam and Jennifer. Steve chose Team Adam for his time on Voice is beautiful and clear, and she has the female judges singing along with her. The performance is emotional, but it wasn't until she hit her big note at the end that Jennifer finally hit her buzzer. In the end, in typical Jennifer style, she jumps on stage to sing with her new protege and welcomed her to Team Jennifer. Rachel Messer, West Virginia native. Rachel Messer comes from a strong musical background, with both father and grandfather playing and singing bluegrass music with her from the time she was very young. Messer performs the classic country western tune, "I Want to Be a Cowboy's Sweetheart" by Patsy Montana. Messer has a perfect voice for country western music, and her ability to yodel is pretty incredible. It's only a matter of seconds before Kelly turns her chair. Predictably, Blake waits till the song and nearly finished to hit his button. Blake appeals to Messer's country roots, but Kelly puts up a hard fight for her as well. In the end, Messer chooses Team Blake. Stage is a producer and vocalist performer to singing over live streams, but admits that a live audience could be challenging for him. He performs "Feel It Still" by Portugal The Man. He put a bit more of a rock slant on the song. The performance was good but came off a little boring. Unfortunately, he didn't turn any chairs. But all the coaches felt he had a cool vibe with plenty of potential. The vocal was cool and flawless, but we needed something to make it jump out a little more texture, said Edam, New Mexico. The 4 feet 10 inches singer performed "If I Die Young" by the band Perry. Shepard admits if Blake turns his chair she'll go nuts. Shepard has a lovely country music voice. Kelly whispers to Blake that she reminds her of Dolly Parton and then hits her button. Blake, of course, is not too far on Kelly's heels. The beauty and maturity of Shepard's voice even earns her a chair turn from Jennifer. Kelly appeals to Shepard's youth and gives her a little coaching on stage. Shepard seems to be leaning toward Blake, but the commercial break cuts off her decision. In the end, she chooses "Nothing Can Change This Love." He sings a nice rendition of the song, but it lacks the excitement the coaches are after, and in the end, no chairs are turned. It felt like it kind of lost its weight towards the end, said Jennifer. Resident Delaney Silvernal and her family moved to California to help Delaney build her career as a singer. Her voice is big and fabulous as she belts into "It Isn't in My Blood" by Shawn Mendes, and Kelly turns around quickly. She is the only coach who responds, and so Delaney makes the second girl to join Team Kelly tonight. Anthony Area Santa Cruz singer Ayra is only 15 years old, but his smooth tone and cool demeanor on the stage set him up to be a leading competitor this season. Arya performs Danny's song by Loggins and Messina, and Adam turns within the first few seconds. Arya was hoping to get Team Adam, and so it was a match made. Only one. Grey Cloud has the kind of big voice we'd expect Jennifer and Kelly would go for. It was clear the coaches were listening to see what Grey Cloud had. When she hit a big note near the end, both judges turned their chairs at almost the same moment. Grey Cloud initially was planning to choose Kelly, but in the end, went with Team Jennifer. Following for her cover song performances, she sings Location by Khalid. Moore has a beautiful voice, but her song choice and performance made it difficult for the judges to get a feel for who she was as an artist. Unfortunately, no chairs were turned, but the judges gave her great constructive feedback, and she was chosen to join Kelsea Ballerini's comeback team. She performs I Want to Run to You by Whitney Houston. Joy's powerful performances spot on, and both Kelly and Jennifer are both out of their chairs and ready to fight for her, with Blake tagging on as well. Kelly ends up blocking Jennifer, which leaves just Kelly and Blake to vie for Joy. Team Kelly is the chair Joy was hoping to turn, and so that is the team she ultimately chooses. The Voice 2018 Blind Auditions 1-2 recap: who made it onto the teams so far. The Voice 2018 judges include Adam Levine, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, and Blake Shelton. NBC team: Kelly Sarah Grace, 15-year-old blues singer from Houston, sang Ball. She has a medical condition called synesthesia that causes her to see colors when she hears sounds. She loved the colors blues music created, and so she chose that is her genre. Kelly, Jennifer, and Blake turned, but Kelly was chosen. McKelly Buck, 39-year-old Iraq War veteran from Virginia. Buck performed She Used to Be Mine by Brooks in Dunn. Kelly and Blake both turned. Buck is a huge Kelly Clarkson fan and chooses her. Claire DeJean, 17-year-old singer from Dallas. DeJean performs Hurt Somebody by Noah Kahan and Julia Michaels. Blake and Kelly both turned, but DeJean chose Kelly. Team Adam: Tyke James, 17-year-old singer from Lae, Hawaii. Tyke sings Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Adam was the only judge to turn his seat. Rhoda, 19-year-old singer from New Jersey, performed Mama Knows Best by Jessie J. Adam, Jennifer, and Blake turned, but Jennifer was blocked by Adam, landing Rhoda on his team. DeAndre Nico, 22-year-old singer from Port Arthur, Texas. Nico performed When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Nico turned all 4 chairs. He chose Adam, who was first to turn. Team Blake: Mercedes Ferreira Diaz, 17-year-old singer from Florida. Mercedes auditioned last year but didn't get a chair turn. This year she performed She Used to Be Mine by Sarah Bareilles. Kelly and Blake turn their chairs, but Mercedes goes with Blake. Cameron Marlowe, 21-year-old country singer from North Carolina. Marlowe sang One Number Away by Luke Combs. Kelly and Blake turned. Cameron is a huge fan of Blake Shelton and chose him. Keith Peluso, 30-year-old blues and country singer from Memphis, also performed Way Down We Go by Khalil. Blake and Adam turned, but Adam is blocked by Blake. Michael Lee, 30-year-old blues singer from Fort Worth, Texas. Lee performs The Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King. Adam, Jennifer, and Blake turned, but Lee went with Blake. Team Jennifer: Sean Colquitt, 23-year-old soulful R. runs a cake business with his mother. Colquitt sang Like I Can by Sam Smith. Jennifer and Blake turned their chairs. Tyshawn chose Jennifer. Patrick Fortson, 38-year-old singer from Atlanta. Fortson started singing at the age of 4. He performed Get Here by Alida Adams. Jennifer and Adam turned their chairs. Fortson chose Jennifer. Kennedy Holmes: There has been plenty of buzz surrounding this 13-year-old singer, with some pegging her as a possible winner of season 15. Holmes sang Turning Tables by Adele and managed to turn all 4 chairs. In the end, she chose Jennifer. Frank West, 38-year-old singer from Atlanta. West performed Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Just before he finishes, Jennifer turns her chair and adds him to her team. Kelsea Ballerini comeback. Team Ayana Joni, 29-year-old from Yonkers, NY, sang Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato. Lee Ivory, 20-year-old singer from Nashville, Tennessee. Ivory performed Jump by Julia Michaels. When does The Voice air next? Start time and channeled voice airs every Monday and Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. The show will return Wednesday, October 2nd. You can watch it live on NBC, or catch up the day after it airs via Hulu or NBC.com.